Hello there. Welcome to the channel. My name is Max, and this is my 2-Bit 2 Cents. Today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I've never played the Stanley Parable before, but we're going to check it out here today. If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking and joining. If you're one of my few repeat subscribers, welcome back. Happy to have you here. Happy to be doing this. I know nothing about the Stanley Parable other than you work in an office, so I feel like that would be kind of fun, just going in dry and just seeing, what's going on. So, without further ado, let's begin. No loading this. Whoa, what did that say?
This is
loading
the story
screen
of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons.
I can do that.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Sounds great.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, well, that's the most important
And
thing.
then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I suppose this is where we take over. Alright. So, alright. I almost feel a little nervous to leave the office. A parable, by its very nature, is designed to teach us something, and right away I feel like this game is trying to talk about seizing the day. This is a little creepy. I feel absolutely creeped out by this. Already doing
All of his
a good job.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna have this narrator the whole time. That's gonna be a little odd. I'll try not to talk over the narrator, but he does seem to just kind of pop in every...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
See what I mean? Yeah, no, not even a trace. Like, look at everybody's desk. Who farted? Not Stanley. And for the first time in his life, Stanley farted freely in the office, knowing nobody could bother him. He did it many times at desk 433, which was Karen's desk, and Karen was always a massive bitch. Yep, just nobody around. I suppose I'm not supposed to just number one dad. Oh, see, suddenly I'm reminded of Michael's number one boss mug.
I found it at Spencer Gifts.
Smile. I don't know why I feel obsessed with coffee cups. Mondays. Looks like somebody got a case of the Mondays.
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
What is happening with Stanley here? What is happening? Nobody and nothing. Nobody and...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. It's creepy. Kind of feels like you're not the only person here. Can you open any of these? I haven't even thought to try to open the doors. Because that's what a smart person would have done. So naturally, I did not do that. So, on brand so far. You guys really need to paint your doors, by the way. More than the office being empty, Stanley, this should be your first, like, major red flag. That's, you know, maybe it's just Sunday and you didn't remember what day it was and you came in on the wrong day. I mean, that's more plausible and understandable than what the fuck is this, right? This, right? I'm not crazy. That makes sense. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. And what even is this? It's some kind of schedule. Good job. Me do good deductive reasoning. Is schedule. Me smart. See, I'm going to be great at this game. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Well, you know, we've all been there. What are your dreams for the future? Talk radio. Plant life. A boat. Pollution. Tips for not getting fired. Less talk. Do unbelievably amazing work. All the time, every day. With no exceptions, or let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other co-workers. Everyone is unique. Most of all, you. So unique. Just a faceless automaton. Ah, yes. Slides. Charts. Charts and slides. Number of slides in this... On this slide? What? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no more charts, I'm begging you. Oh my god. That was really creepy. Wow, these are unhinged. These are unhinged. I'm not going to stand here and read them all right now, but that is... Okay. Oh, it closed! What the fuck? Is this going to be a scary game? Am I going to be crapping my pants because of this game? It's going to close behind me too,
Coming
right?
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Stanley walked up to his boss's office and he sang a little on the way. Jesus Christ. Why do all the doors close behind me? Wow. This guy has an office like Mr. Burns. This is like Mr. Burns' office in The Simpsons.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
But I do know it.
Trying to input anything on the
2845.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
But you keep telling me it's 2845.
Two, 2845.
Thank you, yes, thank you.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Yes.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh. Somehow I missed that. I was too busy looking at the keypad. Me Stanley. Me smart. Me do buttons good. Yay. I suppose this is going to close behind me too, yeah? Okay. The fuck? Trying to scare me. But I'm not scared.
Stanley walked straight
God.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. I mean, that's a little on the nose, don't you think? I mean... Alright, I guess we're going in. I don't know what else we would do. This is just where we're at. Let's push this button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible
Whoa.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, I don't think Stanley has much of a choice. Stanley doesn't get to decide these things. I do. Or something. I kind of want the TVs to turn on. This kind of reminds me of where you're watching all the monkeys. Do not feed the monkeys. Where you're watching all the different people on the TVs. But they don't know you're watching them. This feels like that a little bit. Oh, look, another creepy mug. Mondays. It's Mondays again. Oh my gosh, guys. Having to monitor all these people while we're brainwashing them on a Monday. Oh my god, it's just it's the worst. Right, guys?
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Now the monitors
Oh my
jumped to
god,
life,
that's
their
scary.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
God.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He
Yeah.
couldn't accept it. His
I
own
can't
life
accept that.
in someone else's control?
Never.
Never. It was
Couldn't be possible.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, I feel like this is gonna go meta.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Good for
he
you, Stanley.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, let's, Okay, so Stanley doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, though. Biggest thing here. There's gotta be something, right? I mean, one or two, ladies and gentlemen, one or two. I'm gonna pick two. Okay. I'm gonna push one, I mean. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. Ooh, big red button, perfect. Damn it. In movies, those always do something.
Boy, if life were only like this.
Son of a bitch. I like that they still have the snarky cups down here. You know, they know how to keep it light. Like, it's a busy office mind control job, but they still know how to have fun. Because they're a family in synergy, and yeah. Oh, a 5. 5. Okay. But there's got to be 3 and 4 around here somewhere, right? Yes! 3. Boy, it gets really dark. Where's 4? 4, are you in here? Okay, yeah, definitely not ready to walk in there yet. It is so dark, but you should be able to see it. Oh my god, is it up there? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. There's a fucking gate in the way?
You shall not pass!
4 hours later.
Okay, I guess we gotta go in the creepy room now, because I don't know how we're supposed to get up there. To the 4. Okay, I'm scared. Here we go. I feel like the narrator's gonna start talking again soon.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. So does that mean we turn it off? Okay. Did I just kill Stanley? I think Stanley died.
Blackness. and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
But I don't like this. This sucks. Is that it?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
You're happy, Stanley. Beat the game.
I win.
What do you mean you win?
This is bullshit!
Alright, take it easy, man.
Why am I back here? Is that really it? That's just how this game ends? You just...
All of his co-workers were gone. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yep, let's go to the office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
Hey! Not that way! To the left! No door. No, it's dark. Come on.
Everyone is unique. You most of all. What are you trying to tell me, Slides? What are you trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me something. What's the stock market? Is somewhere here. Yes, sir. Yep, we gotta have... This is all the ways. I don't understand. Well, if what you're trying to tell me is that working in an office sucks, I know. Alright, let's go to the office. Can I open this? I can't open this.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Broom closet.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm just making sure, man. I feel like you're a little bit insistent that there's nothing
It was
here.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Alright, fine. Maybe there's nothing to do in the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right. Oh my god. What the fuck? Business strategy? What is happening in this place? Look, an elevator. Look at that. Look, he's got, what does it say under it? It says, I am the most expensive boss. Well, you know, everybody's got their skills and whatnot. No funny coffee mugs here. Do they have a funny coffee mug? Somebody's got to have one. Not nearly as many hilarious coffee
Stepping
mugs.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Right. But you're telling me. There's something in here. I don't remember. Did he say
Stanley
anything about
just sat
tearing
around
books
twiddling
off the
his
shelves?
thumbs. Trying to input anything on the
I don't
device
remember
was
him saying
useless,
that. Maybe he
since
said
could
that
never
last time.
possibly know that the combination was 2845. 2845.
Shut up with your creepy British voice. I'm trying to figure something out. He can't jump. He can crouch. I don't know why he would need to crouch. Carte blanche et Mont
But it
Blanc.
turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Whoa.
And the door just opened all by itself.
What?
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Why did you do that, game? Why did you do that? So the game just opened that. Oh, what the fuck? Something... Oh, that other elevator. Can I even get back to that now? Oh, I didn't even think about that, and then I walked away. Oh, I got distracted because of the coffee mugs. God damn it. Stupid, clever coffee mugs that bring me so much joy.
Mondays.
Stanley's a simple man. He may not like to be mind controlled, but he's a simple man. Okay, so I guess we're going down over here. I never minded going down myself. I feel like the narrator might
Stanley
be
walked
evil.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, so we come in here, we push the button.
What secret did this place
Let me in.
hold?
Let me in.
Stanley thought to himself.
Come in.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Stop telling me what to do. I feel like I'm figuring this
This
out.
mind control facility.
I feel like the
It was too
narrator
horrible
is
to believe.
evil.
It couldn't be true.
And we have to
Had
stop
Stanley
stop
really been under
listening to him
someone's
and
control
start
all this time?
listening to
Was
ourselves.
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to
Shut up!
accept it
Oh my
by
god,
them?
he's actually starting to make me feel a little crazy. Go away.
No. He refused to believe it.
Shut up.
He couldn't accept it.
Right, this is part of the mind control. This is the mind control trying to keep him from doing
Here
the
was the
thing.
proof. Stanley decided that this machinery would never
Go
again
away, you
exert
British
its
bastard.
terrible power over another human.
Get away from me.
For he would dismantle the controls once and
He didn't even
for
do
all.
that before. He just turned it off and then walked out the door. It wasn't even... See... Oh, something creepy's going on here. You gotta be able to push these buttons, right? It's gotta be something like that. There's gotta be a way to get up here. Can I crouch? I don't know. I thought maybe I could go under there. There's... Oh, what are you hiding from me, game? What are you hiding from me? You know, what is with the need for the creepy red lights and all like that? Like, I understand you're a mind control facility. Do your ceilings need to be that high? I mean, what is the deal with this place? Is it one of these colorful lights? Oh, this game is tripping me out hardcore. I don't understand. Do I push all the same colored lights? I am so confused. Oh, there's gotta be something.
One eternity later.
I don't know what to do here. I can't figure it out. I feel like we have to turn this on somehow. And then we can open this gate, and then we can push those number buttons. Right? Or something like that. Or maybe it opens one of these doors. I don't know. I feel like if I leave I'm just gonna get that same dumb ending again. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm lost and I'm scared. I really don't want to look up the answer because I feel like that's gonna miss the point of whatever it's trying to teach me here. But I don't know what it wants me to do. What if I turn it on? What if this time, instead of pushing off, I turn it on?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his
Right,
obligation,
yeah, you just want to
put
tell me
an
what
end
to
to
think
this
and feel.
horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I'm turning it on this time.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
God damn it.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left
Shut
to
up.
enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Shit.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what
I
happened.
knew you were evil.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Come on.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with
Come
on the
on.
next go around will be even better.
Oh, man.
My goodness, only 34 seconds
It
left.
totally wrapped me
But
up.
I'm
Started
enjoying
saying
this so
anything there for a
much.
second.
You know what? To hell with it.
Did I do
I'm
it?
going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold?
Whoa.
Do you have any idea what your
This
purpose
is
in this place is?
Getting meta as a motherfucker right now.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
God damn
Take a
it.
look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Shut
No
up, shut up,
ending,
shut up, shut up,
just
shut up.
you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. That is such a mindfuck, my guy. Fuck. Screw you, bro. Well, that's the Stanley Parable. I think we're going to stop it there today, friend. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you. If you feel like it, mash on some buttons. Hit like and subscribe, or don't. I don't know. It's your deal. Do your thing. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Can't appreciate you enough. More videos Wednesdays, Fridays. Not every Friday, just some Fridays maybe until the future. I don't know. Depends on how things go. Anyway, hope you liked it.